I surprised him on his business trip, but the hotel said, Mr. Smith and his wife already checked in, and I'm not there, so I got myself a room, ordered room service, and planned the greatest revenge of my life. My name is Janelle Smith, 30 years old. Been married to Marcus Smith for 5 years, and that hotel desk clerk just told me my husband checked in with another woman. But instead of crying, instead of running, instead of confronting him right then and there, I smiled at that clerk and said, Actually, I'd like to book a room too. Let me tell you why. Marcus and I met in college, Hampton University. I was studying business. He was studying engineering. We met at a party freshman year. You're beautiful, he said, walking up to me. I know, I said back. He laughed, liked my confidence. We talked all night. By sophomore year, we were dating. By junior year, we were living together off campus. By graduation, we were engaged. Everyone said we were perfect together, the power couple, both ambitious, both driven, both headed for success. We got married right after graduation. Small wedding, just family, nothing fancy. We were saving money for our future. One day, Marcus said, I'm going to give you everything. Big house, nice cars, trips around the world, everything you deserve. I believed him, worked hard to support his dreams while building my own. I got a job in marketing, worked my way up. Now I'm a senior manager at a firm downtown, make good money, have my own career. Marcus became a project manager at a construction company, also made good money. We were doing well, both of us. We bought a house 3 years ago, nice neighborhood. 3 bedrooms. We were building the life we planned. But then things started changing. About 6 months ago, Marcus started traveling more for work. New project in Atlanta, he'd say. Gotta oversee the construction site. He'd be gone for 3, 4 days at a time, sometimes a whole week. This is temporary, he'd tell me. Once this project is done, I'll be home more, I promise. I understood, or I tried to. Work is work. Bills need to get paid. Dreams need money. But something felt off. He'd come home from these trips exhausted, distant, less interested in me. I'm just tired, baby, he'd say when I asked. These trips are draining. Our intimacy decreased. Date nights stopped. We barely talked anymore. I tried to fix it, made his favorite meals, planned special evenings, bought new lingerie. Nothing worked. Can we just watch TV? He'd say. I'm too tired. I started feeling lonely. In my own marriage, in my own house, next to my own husband. My friends noticed. Girl, when's the last time you smiled? My best friend Tasha asked over lunch. I smile all the time? No, I mean really smiled, like happy in your soul smiled. I thought about it, couldn't remember. Marcus is traveling a lot, I said. It's been hard. You trust him? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Tasha just looked at me. That look that says, girl, you know why. But I pushed it away. Marcus wouldn't cheat. He loved me. We were solid. At least that's what I told myself. 2 weeks ago, Marcus told me he had another trip. Chicago this time. Big convention. Networking opportunity. Could lead to a promotion. How long? 4 days. Leave Thursday. Back Sunday. Okay. Be safe. He packed Wednesday night. I helped him, folded his shirts, made sure he had everything. I'll miss you, I said, hugging him. Miss you too, baby. I'll call you every night. He kissed me, left Thursday morning, and for the first 2 days, everything seemed normal. He called, sent texts, sent pictures of the convention center, but on Saturday something happened. I was home alone, cleaning, organizing, trying to keep busy. I went to Marcus's home office to dust. He has a desk where he works sometimes, pays bills, does paperwork. As I was dusting, I knocked over a stack of papers. They scattered everywhere. I bent down to pick them up. Credit card statements, bills, normal stuff. Then I saw one that made me stop. A hotel receipt. From last month. From one of his Atlanta trips. The Grand Plaza Hotel, Atlanta, 2 nights. Room charge, $450 per night. Minibar charges, $87. Room service, $156. Couples massage, $320. Couples massage. I read it again. Couples massage. My hands started shaking. I looked through more papers, found more receipts, different hotels, different cities, all with similar charges. Room service for two, minibar, spa services, champagne, things you don't buy when you're on a business trip alone. My heart was pounding. My mind was racing. Maybe he was entertaining clients. Maybe these were business expenses. But couples massage at 10 p.m. on a Thursday night? No, this was something else. I took pictures of everything, every receipt, every statement, every charge. Then I did something I never thought I'd do. I checked Marcus's laptop. His laptop was in his office, closed but not locked. He'd left in a hurry Thursday morning. I opened it. It was still logged in. No password. Part of me felt guilty, spying on my husband, invading his privacy. But the other part, the part that found those receipts, needed to know. I opened his email, started scrolling. Nothing suspicious at first. Work emails, LinkedIn, normal stuff. Then I saw a folder I didn't recognize, labeled Project Files. I clicked it. Inside were emails, lots of them, from someone named V. I opened the first one, from 3 months ago. Can't wait to see you in Atlanta. It's been too long. V. His response. Me too. Already booked our room at the Grand Plaza. Same suite as last time. M. Our room. Our suite. Last time. I kept reading. More emails. Going back 6 months. Flirty. Intimate. Sexual. Last night was amazing. You make me feel alive. V. I love when we're together. Wish it could be all the time. M. One day we won't have to hide anymore. V. Soon, baby. Soon. M. I felt sick, physically sick. I ran to the bathroom, threw up, then I came back, kept reading. I needed to know everything. I found photos, lots of them, attached to emails, pictures of Marcus with a woman, a beautiful woman, light skin, long hair, big smile, pictures of them at restaurants, at hotels, in bed, my husband, in bed, with another woman. I couldn't breathe. Then I found the most recent email from Wednesday, the day before he left for Chicago. Can't wait for this weekend. Chicago is going to be amazing. Already packed my sexiest dress for you. Love you. V. His response. Already checked in online. Presidential suite. You're gonna love it. See you tomorrow. Love you too. M. Love you too. He told her he loved her. I sat there for an hour. Maybe longer, just staring at the screen, processing, feeling everything and nothing at the same time. Anger, hurt, betrayal, rage, but also something else, something colder, harder, determination. I wasn't gonna cry. I wasn't gonna fall apart. I wasn't gonna let him destroy me. I was gonna destroy him first. I looked at the email again. Chicago, presidential suite. I checked his calendar. The hotel name was there, the Ritz-Carlton, Chicago. I picked up my phone, called the hotel. Ritz-Carlton, Chicago. How may I help you? Hi, I'm trying to confirm my husband's reservation. Marcus Smith, checking in Thursday. I heard typing. Yes, Mr. Smith checked in yesterday. Presidential suite. Checkout is Sunday. Perfect, thank you. I hung up. So it was true. He was really there, with her. Most women would have called him, screamed, demanded he come home, threatened divorce. But I'm not most women. I opened my laptop, booked a flight to Chicago, leaving Saturday morning, next day. Then I did my makeup. put on my best outfit, grabbed my credit card, and I went shopping. I spent 3 hours at the mall, bought a new wardrobe, sexy dresses, heels, lingerie, got my hair done, nails done, full face of makeup. If I was going to confront my cheating husband, I was going to look incredible doing it. That night, I packed, not just for Chicago, but for after. I packed important documents, birth certificate, social security card, passport, bank statements. I called my lawyer, left a message, asked for an appointment Monday morning. I called Tasha, told her everything. Girl, what are you going to do? She asked. I'm going to Chicago. To fight her? No. To end him. What do you need from me? Just be available. I might need bail money. She laughed nervously. You're serious. Dead serious. Saturday morning, I woke up at 5 a.m. My flight was at 8. I put on a simple traveling outfit, jeans, t-shirt, hoodie, nothing special. Saved the good outfit for later. The flight was 2 hours. I spent the whole time planning what I'd say, what I'd do, how I'd make him pay. By the time we landed, I was ready. I took an Uber to the Ritz-Carlton, got there around 11 a.m. The hotel was beautiful, tall, glass, fancy. The kind of place you take someone you're trying to impress. The kind of place he'd never taken me. I walked into the lobby. Marble floors, crystal chandeliers, piano music playing. I walked up to the front desk, smiled at the clerk. Hi, I'm here to surprise my husband, Marcus Smith. I believe he checked in Thursday? The clerk smiled back. Oh, how sweet. Let me check. She typed on her computer. Then her smile faded slightly. Mr. Smith and his wife already checked in. Thursday afternoon. Mr. Smith and his wife. Those words echoed in my head. His wife. I'm his wife. The clerk noticed my face. Is everything okay? I took a deep breath, smiled wider. Actually, yes, everything's perfect. Can I book a room? Same floor if possible? She looked confused but nodded. Of course. I got a room 2 doors down from Marcus's presidential suite, room 1417. His was 1419. Perfect. I checked in, went to my room. It was nice, king bed, city view, minibar, but I didn't care about any of that. I opened my suitcase, put on the outfit I'd bought yesterday, black dress, tight, showed everything, heels, hair down, makeup perfect. I looked in the mirror. I looked good. Better than good. I looked powerful. Then I ordered room service, champagne, chocolate-covered strawberries. The works. I was going to enjoy this. I sat in my room, sipping champagne, eating strawberries, watching TV, waiting for the perfect moment. Around 7 p.m., I heard voices in the hallway. I looked through the peephole. It was them, Marcus and her. She was beautiful, even more beautiful than in the photos. Caramel skin, long wavy hair, designer dress, laughing at something Marcus said. He looked happy, happier than I'd seen him in months. They were dressed up, going to dinner probably. I watched them walk to the elevator, disappear. I waited 10 minutes. Then I called the front desk. Hi, this is Mrs. Smith in room 1417. My husband is in the presidential suite, 1419. He left his phone in the room, and I need to grab it for him. Can you send someone to let me in? Of course, Mrs. Smith. I'll send someone right away. 5 minutes later, a hotel employee knocked on my door. Mrs. Smith, I'm here to help you access room 1419. Thank you so much. He's so forgetful. We walked to Marcus's room. The employee used his key card, opened the door. Would you like me to wait? No, thank you. I'll just be a minute. He left. I walked inside. The presidential suite was incredible. Huge living room, separate bedroom, jacuzzi tub, floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city. The kind of room that costs thousands of dollars a night. The kind of room he'd never booked for us. I walked around slowly, taking it in. Rose petals on the bed, champagne on ice, her clothes in the closet next to his. This wasn't a fling. This wasn't a one-time thing. This was a relationship, a real relationship. I opened drawers, found gifts, jewelry boxes, cards. To my love, V. You make every day brighter. M. Happy 6 months, baby. Here's to forever. M. 6 months. They've been together for 6 months. Half a year of lies. Half a year of betrayal. Half a year of him living a double life. I took pictures of everything. The room, the gifts, the cards, all of it. Then I saw her purse on the counter. I opened it, found her wallet, her driver's license. Vanessa Martinez, 28 years old, address in Atlanta. I took a picture of that too. Then I did something petty, something vindictive, something perfectly calculated. I took every piece of her clothing out of the closet, every shoe, every dress, every piece of lingerie, and I packed it all into my suitcase, left her with nothing to wear but what she had on. Then I left a note on the bed. Vanessa, you can have him, but you can't have your dignity. The real Mrs. B. Smith. I walked out, went back to my room, ordered more champagne, and waited. They came back around 10 p.m. I heard them in the hallway, laughing, kissing, opening their door. Then silence. Then I heard Vanessa scream. What the hell? Where are my clothes? I smiled, sipped my champagne. Marcus's voice confused. What are you talking about? My clothes. They're gone. Everything's gone. That's impossible. The room was locked. Read this note. Silence again. Long silence. Then Marcus's voice panicked. Oh God, no. Who is the real Mrs. Smith? I thought you said you were divorced. I am. I mean, we're separated. She's crazy. She must have followed me. Followed you? She was here, in our room. She took everything. Calm down. Calm down? Your psycho ex-wife stole my clothes and left me a note. How am I supposed to calm down? They argued for 20 minutes. I heard every word through the walls. It was beautiful. Finally, it got quiet. I assumed they'd called the front desk, asked for help. Sure enough, 10 minutes later, there was a knock on my door. I opened it. A hotel manager stood there, looking uncomfortable. Mrs. Smith? Yes, I need to ask you something. Did you access room 1419 earlier this evening? I smiled sweetly. I did. I'm Mrs. Smith. My husband is in that room. I used my married name to access our room. Is there a problem? He looked confused. Ma'am, there's another woman in that room. She's claiming you stole her belongings. Another woman? In my husband's room? That's interesting. She says she's Mr. Smith's wife. Well, I am Mr. Smith's wife, legally. Have been for 5 years. Here's my ID. Here's our marriage certificate. I always carry a copy. I showed him both. He looked at them, looked at me, looked back at the papers. I see. And the belongings? What belongings? I went into my husband's room to get something. I didn't see any women's belongings, just my husband's things. Ma'am, unless my husband has been allowing another woman to stay in a room that I'm paying for, a room charged to our joint credit card, that would be quite concerning, wouldn't it? The manager's face went white. I'll need to speak with my supervisor. You do that. I'll be in my room, waiting. I closed the door, smiled. Round 1, Janelle. 30 minutes later, there was loud knocking, aggressive knocking. I looked through the peephole. It was Marcus, looking panicked, angry, scared. I opened the door, leaned against the frame. Calm. Hi, husband. His face went through every emotion. Shock, fear, anger, guilt. Janelle, what are you doing here? Surprising you. Surprise. You can't just. Can't what? Visit my husband on his business trip? That's strange. I thought wives were allowed to do that. You stole her clothes. I have no idea what you're talking about. I collected some items from your room, things that looked like they didn't belong. I assumed they were trash. Janelle? Or should I call you M? That's what Vanessa calls you, right? In her emails, the ones I read? His face went pale, completely pale. You went through my laptop? You went through my dignity. I'd say we're even. Please, let me explain. Explain what? That you've been cheating on me for 6 months? That you've been taking her on romantic trips while telling me you're working? That you've been spending our money on another woman? It's not like that. Then what's it like? Please, enlighten me. He ran his hands through his hair. I fell in love with her. I didn't mean to. It just happened. Those words should have broken me, should have made me cry. But I just laughed. You fell in love. How convenient. And when were you planning to tell me? Before or after you married her, too? I was going to tell you. I just didn't know how. Here's how. Janelle, I'm a lying, cheating coward who doesn't deserve you. That's how. Vanessa appeared behind him, wearing a hotel robe, mascara running, looking furious. You're his wife? She said to me. I am. You must be the mistress. Nice to meet you. He said he was divorced. I looked at Marcus. Did you now? Funny. I don't remember signing divorce papers. I told her we were separated. We're not separated. We live together. In the house we bought together. Sleep in the same bed. You kissed me goodbye Thursday morning. That's not separated. Vanessa looked at Marcus. You said. I know what I said, he snapped at her. Don't talk to her like that, I said. She's the victim here too. You lied to both of us. Vanessa started crying. I feel so stupid. Don't. He's very good at lying. Years of practice. Marcus tried to touch my arm. Janelle, please, can we talk? Alone? I pulled away. No, anything you have to say. You can say in front of Vanessa. She deserves to hear it too. Fine, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I messed up. But I still love you. We can fix this. Fix this? I repeated. Fix 6 months of cheating? Fix hundreds of lies? Fix the fact that you told another woman you loved her? People make mistakes. This wasn't a mistake. A mistake is forgetting an anniversary. This was a choice. You chose to cheat, chose to lie, chose her over me every single day for 6 months. He had no response. I looked at Vanessa. Do you love him? She nodded, crying. Then you can have him. I'm done. I started to close the door. Marcus stopped it with his hand. Wait, just wait, please. For what? Don't throw away 5 years of marriage over this. I laughed, a bitter, cold laugh. I'm not throwing it away. You already did. I'm just accepting it's gone. What about counseling, therapy? We can work through this. I don't want to work through this. I don't want to rebuild trust. I don't want to spend years wondering if you're lying again. I don't want you anymore. You're being dramatic. Dramatic? You want dramatic? I can show the hotel security footage of you checking in with her. I can forward your emails to your boss, to your family, to everyone who thinks you're such a good man. His face went white again. You wouldn't. Try me. Silence. Here's what's going to happen, I said calmly. I'm going back to my room. Tomorrow, I'm flying home. Monday, I'm meeting with my lawyer. You have 1 week to move out of our house. Take your things and leave. Janelle, if you're not out in 1 week, I'm changing the locks. And I'm sending those emails to everyone we know. You can't kick me out of my own house. It's my house. Check the deed. It's in my name, my credit, my down payment. You're just living there. I'd insisted on putting the house in my name for tax reasons, best decision I ever made." "This is insane," he said. "No, what's insane is thinking you could get away with this, that I wouldn't find out, that I'd just accept it." I looked at Vanessa. "You want my advice?" She nodded slowly. "Run. Run far away from him, because if he did this to me, he'll do it to you too." "She doesn't know what she's talking about," Marcus said quickly. "Don't I? How long were we together before you started looking elsewhere? 3 years? 4? How long until he gets bored of you, Vanessa?" She looked at Marcus, doubt in her eyes. "I love her," he said. "This is different. It's always different until it's not." I stepped back. "Enjoy your night. I know I will." I closed the door, locked it, put on the chain, and I smiled. The next morning, I slept until 10 a.m., ordered breakfast in bed, took a long shower, then I packed Vanessa's clothes in a trash bag, left them outside their door, checked out of the hotel around noon. As I was leaving, I saw Marcus in the lobby, alone. Vanessa wasn't with him. He saw me, started walking over. I kept walking, didn't look back. "Janelle," he called. "Janelle, wait." I didn't wait. Got in my Uber, went to the airport, flew home. The whole flight I felt lighter, freer, stronger. Monday morning, I met with my lawyer, showed her everything, the emails, the receipts, the photos, all of it. "This is solid evidence," she said. "Infidelity. Misuse of marital funds. He won't get anything in the divorce." "Good. I want the house, the cars, everything. You'll get it, trust me." We filed for divorce that day. Sent the papers to Marcus. He tried to call. I blocked him. He tried to come home. I'd already changed the locks. His stuff was in boxes in the garage. I texted him the code to get in, told him to take his things and leave the key. He took everything that week. I never saw him. The divorce took 4 months, fastest 4 months of my life. During that time, I focused on me, therapy, gym, work, friends. I sold the house, too many memories, bought a condo downtown, smaller, modern, all mine. I got a promotion at work, more money, more responsibility, more purpose. I started dating again, casually, nothing serious, just rediscovering who I was without him, and I thrived. Tasha asked me one day, "Do you regret how you handled it? Going to Chicago? The whole dramatic thing?" "Not even a little bit. Some people say you should have just confronted him at home, avoided the scene." "Those people are boring." "I'm not," she laughed. "Fair enough. How are you really doing?" "Honestly, I'm happy. Happier than I was in that marriage." "No regrets?" "Only one, that I didn't leave sooner." 6 months after the divorce, I ran into Vanessa at a coffee shop downtown. We recognized each other immediately. She looked different, tired, thinner, sad. "Hi," she said awkwardly. "Hi." Silence. "Can I talk to you?" she asked. "Just for a minute?" I nodded. We sat at a table. "I wanted to say I'm sorry," she started, "for everything, for being with him, for believing his lies, for hurting you. You didn't know. I should have. The signs were there. I just didn't want to see them. He's good at manipulation. We both fell for it. We broke up," she said, 2 months ago. "What happened?" She laughed bitterly. "He cheated on me with someone at his new job." I wasn't surprised, just nodded. "You were right," she continued. "What you said at the hotel, that if he did it to you, he'd do it to me. You were right. I'm sorry you had to learn that way." "I'm not. I needed to learn, to see who he really was." We talked for an hour, shared stories, laughed at our stupidity, found healing in our shared experience. Before we left, she said, "Thank you." "For what?" "For showing me the truth, for being strong enough to walk away. You inspired me to do the same. You inspired yourself. I just helped you see clearly." We hugged. went our separate ways, and I felt closure, real closure. It's been a year now since Chicago, since that hotel, since Mr. Smith and his wife. I'm 31, single, successful, happy. I bought a new car, took a trip to Paris, started a side business. I'm living my best life. Without him, without the lies, without the weight of a bad marriage. Sometimes people ask if I miss him, if I ever think about going back. My answer is always the same: no, because I don't miss him. I miss who I thought he was, the person he pretended to be, but that person never existed. And the real Marcus, the cheater, the liar, the coward, I don't miss him at all. Last week I heard through mutual friends that Marcus is engaged to someone new, not Vanessa, someone else. Aren't you upset? Tasha asked when she told me. Why would I be upset? Because he's moving on? I laughed. I moved on a year ago. He's just catching up. You're really okay? I'm better than okay. I'm free. And I meant it. So, yeah. I surprised him on his business trip, but the hotel said Mr. Smith and his wife already checked in, and I'm not there, so I got myself a room, ordered room service, and planned the greatest revenge of my life. And it worked. I got my dignity back, my power back, my life back. I chose myself over a man who didn't deserve me. And that's the greatest revenge of all. Living well, being happy, moving on. While he's stuck in a cycle of lies and betrayal, I'm building a life I'm proud of. That's what real strength looks like. Not staying, not fighting, not trying to fix what's broken, but walking away. Choosing yourself, building something better. That's what queens do. And I'm a queen. Always have been. Always will be. The end. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment. What would you have done in my situation? Remember, queens, when someone shows you who they really are, believe them. Don't make excuses. Don't give second chances to people who didn't value the first one. Choose yourself. Always choose yourself. Keep your crown on. Stay strong. Stay smart. Stay unbothered. Until next time.